we got a little Hotshot stiction eliminator now. We're going to try that just straight up and compare them. So once again, we're going to start off with our 1 pound weights. One, two, three. About the same, maybe slightly better than the arch oil, but not very good. Okay, now we're going to use the Turbo Max brand. Where's my cup? We're going to use the Turbo Max brand in here. This is just one of the additives that's in Turbo Max, but it's the same primary ingredient that's used in RevX and Arch Oil, except for I believe ours works much better. I'm going to use 1 pound weights. See how I've never tested this like this, so we'll see what it does. Much quieter to begin with. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. I'm going to take these off. We normally test the Turbo Max with 2.5 pound weights. Otherwise, we run out of room to stack. So we're going to switch over to the 2.5 pound weights. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. 6. 7. Oh, 8. 9. Some 2 pound weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1 pound. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2. And a half. I'm going to need a calculator to add all this up real quick. In the 2.5 pound weights, there's 22.5 pounds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Plus 11. 33.5 pounds. So, That's 10 times plus, because the other two Borons never even made it. The ratio to this is, on this arm lever, is 54.33 to 1. So essentially, the BLS and the Arch boron products, we'll call it 2.5 pounds each times 54.33, held 135 pounds of load. The TurboMax brand of boron held 1,820.05 pounds. And I know from other analysis that the boron content in this is 6 times stronger. So, when you add the TurboMax boron to your motor oil or gearbox oil, you're also adding the ability to clean. It raises the TBN from a 6.5 to a 13.8, which is nearly 3 times the oil life, just in our boron. And we have many other ingredients that go in there. RevX doesn't come close at all. It's really relative to the same as the Arch oil. And none of them even come close. Okay, here's the wear scar mark from the boron that's produced by us, and in the TurboMax, you can't even hardly, I can't even see it on the camera. I can barely see it with my eye. It measures 60 thousandths by 90 thousandths, and it's just barely even. You can't, well, you can see the other marks. Those are the previous. If we set the power on the motor at about at a quarter of a horsepower on all these tests, if we had turned the motor up to where it was a half a horsepower, it probably would have held 50 pounds and left the same size score mark. It may not have gouged any more out until we turned it up to a full horsepower. So, as you can see, there's quite a difference.